My name is Emma Dyer and I'm the ePortfolio and Curriculum Rep for the RCPCH Trainees Committee.
And my name is Fiona Hignett and I'm the Vice Chair of the Trainees Committee. In this webinar, we're going to talk about everyone's favourite aspect of the curriculum, tagging. The idea of tagging is to demonstrate your learning and to show how this learning meets the RCPCH Progress Curriculum, which ultimately is what you have to show that you have achieved through your training. There are two important things to remember when it comes to tagging. The first is that you should be tagging and evidencing the key capabilities and not the overall learning outcome or domain. The second important thing is that the college recommend that you only tag to one or perhaps two key capabilities within one domain for most assessments or logs. This way, you can really focus down on what specific thing or learning it was that you had and took away from the encounter or the assessment.
If we take an example, this will be easier to see. A middle grade trainee is seeing patients in clinic and sees a complex patient who has a background of seizures, developmental delay and cerebral palsy. During the consultation, the parents mentioned that the child is having some unusual movements and that these have been increasing in frequency over the last few weeks. They show the trainee videos of these movements, and the trainee is concerned that there may be an increase in the seizure activity. With the support of their consultant, they contact the local paediatric neurology team who have been managing this patient and are able to speak to the on-call team. The on-call team communicates a plan to alter the medication regime and will see the patient in their rapid access clinic in a few days' time. The trainee reflects on this in a developmental log specific to clinics. In particular, they reflect on the importance of collaborating with the specialist team to work out the best care for this patient. In being able to do this in a timely fashion, the patient was able to avoid coming into hospital while still getting the input that they needed. The trainee then goes down to tag this to their curriculum. As they're a level 2 trainee, they want to tag to the level 2 curriculum, and they go to the patient management domain, the level 2 learning outcomes for that, which they click on to reveal the key capabilities. Reading through these, they feel that the key capability seeks advice and support from other teams in a timely and collaborative manner, best fits with the learning they got from this clinic, and so they tag to this key capability. Remember, as we said earlier, that it is vital that we tag to key capabilities rather than the overall learning outcomes or domains, as this is what we are evidencing that we've achieved in our curriculum. With tagging, it's all about quality rather than quantity. It's much better to have one or two detailed and reflective assessments where you have really learned something to demonstrate a specific key capability than lots of quick generic assessments tagged to multiple key capabilities.